And we are live. Good evening, beautiful souls, and welcome to another Monday Magic Monday. It's time to talk again about the magic of the moon for this week. It's time to connect a little bit with ourselves and the intentions that we might have for this coming week or for these coming cycles, and see what are the messages from the Divine Feminine Oracle. As we are speaking, the moon is in Leo. And even if Leo can be a very extroverted sign that likes to give, that likes to create, that likes to be on stage, that likes to be very generous, we are in the dark phase of the moon. So we might feel this characteristics of Leo more for ourselves, meaning that maybe we want to be more generous with ourselves, or we want to give ourselves more attention, or we want to give a little bit more to our creative force, to our own selves. I really feel these dark phases of the moon the more that I connect with my body and with the moon in the skies, and trying to respect these waves of energy that are asking me for more rest, for more introversion, for a more slower rhythm, let's say like this. By tomorrow evening, the moon is going to go into Virgo. She is going to be new only on Thursday. So we are going to have some time before she actually turns new, meaning that her darkest phase is going to be in Virgo. So for me, this means that, okay, it's time to go even more inward, shut down everything that you can shut down as much as you can shut down. So you turn on the inner radio, the inner frequencies, in order to be able to really listen to what is it that it's coming up for you. What is it that it's needed to be brought up from your inner depths. And then on Thursday afternoon, we are going to have the exact new moon, sun aligning with moon. It's going to be at 25 degrees of Libra, so pretty much to the end of the sign, meaning that soon after she turns new, she's going to enter into the new sign, which is Libra. So it's a good time these days around Thursday to tune into your intentions, to write down what is it that you want to bring manifest into the upcoming cycle, to write down your desires, your wishes, um, your intentions. And then when it comes to Virgo, there are several archetypes that we can look at. Virgo is the sign that really likes to perfect things. Virgo can be very, or can have as a challenge, this part of putting things into boxes and keeping it really clean and organized and knowing where everything goes. So this can be a good time for you to do this cleansing in your outer space, but also in your inner space, because another archetype that is connected with Virgo, it's our relationship to our body, our relationship to our health, and specifically our relationship to what we eat. Virgo, as any of the other earth sign, is a sign that likes to eat, that likes to be in contact with the senses. So Virgo can be a very good time with this upcoming moon to maybe schedule a new diet plan for you, or to introduce new habits into a more healthy food lifestyle. Let's put it like this. Virgo, it's also a sign that is connected a lot with service. Virgo likes to serve, likes to be of service, likes to help, likes to to be able to solve things for other people. That's why it's also so detail oriented. A lot of the service of Virgo, it's in the details. It's in that small little things that usually we miss. So anything that might connect you to service, it's a good time also to reflect upon it. Maybe you have new intentions of how you can bring more of your talents into the world. When we think of the wheel of the zodiac, Virgo is which sign? It's the sixth sign. So if we split the 12 signs into the first six and the second part of six, the first six signs from Aries, including Leo, are personal signs, are signs that are teaching us to look at ourselves. Hi, Stefana. Yes, we are here. We are live. And then the second part of the wheel of the zodiac, starting from Virgo, going all the way into Pisces, are signs that are interpersonal, so that are helping us to connect with the world. And one of the archetypes that we connect to Virgo here as the first sign that is connecting us with the outer world is the sign that brings the social. Is the sign that likes to network, likes to make friends, likes to be in contact with many people. Virgo has Mercury as a ruling planet, same as Gemini. And if in Gemini, Mercury, it's more about the communication and the different perspectives and bringing these different perspectives together, Virgo, it's all about how we perfect that communication and how do we talk to others, how do we make friends, how do we communicate ourselves to the world, how we bring our talents to the world so we can be of service. So all these archetypes that Virgo is bringing can be a theme during the next couple of days with this new upcoming moon, and it can also be a focus for you to set your intentions. Of course, if you want to go deeper in your astrology, you need to see where do you have Virgo in your chart, what's the house that Virgo rules in your chart, and then maybe from there be even more focused with the intentions and things that you are working on this new moon. And after she makes the new moon, after she turns new, I was saying that she's going to jump fast into Libra. So starting with Thursday evening, Friday, Saturday, moving into the weekend, we have a Libra crescent moon. We are going to start seeing her appearing in the sky, just like a nail. And Libra, it's all about people, it's all about communication in a fair way. Libra brings this balance, this fairness in communication, this sense of diplomacy. But Libra, it's in a hard aspect right now with everything that is happening in Capricorn and everything that is happening in Aries. So during these times, Moon in Libra can bring some challenging aspects that are putting some pressure for us to get the best in us. I always see astrology in a constructive way. And then starting with Sunday, Moon moves into Scorpio. We are going to start the week with Moon in Scorpio, and I'm going to talk about that more on next Monday. Also, next Monday, we are going to have very powerful energies due to the autumn equinox. So I'm curious to see what are going to be the insights by the next time that we meet. Until then, take time this week to rest, to go inside, to do some journaling, to do some reading, to do some taking care of your health, of yourself, so then you can be more energized to put your talents at service during the upcoming cycle. So this being said, Let's take a little bit care of ourselves, of our mind, of our heart, of our bodies, and go in a space of connecting with these different dimensions of ourselves. If you are seated on a chair, make sure that your feet are planted on the earth. We are moving into an earth sign with this full moon, so being grounded, it's a must. If you are seated with your legs in lotus position, that's good. Just be aware of all the parts of the body that are touching the floor or any support in your back. And let's jump into breathing consciously, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Let's take several breaths that are connected, that are a little bit more slow in rhythm. And let's bring the attention to our hands, remembering that the hands are an extension of our heart. And we can rub the hands one to the other, creating heat, creating energy, and using this energy, using this heat to place the hands on any parts of the body that is asking for this release of energy, that is asking for this healing, self-healing ability. And make sure you breathe. You can close your eyes if you feel like so. And any place of your body that knows that accumulates tension, just give it a massage. Give it some attention. And we can keep on repeating this cycle in the next few minutes as many times as we need. I really like to bring this energy on my eyes. We spend so much time in front of the computer. One last time. And you can close your eyes, or you can just gaze in one fixed point in front of you. Doing a quick scan of your entire body. And wherever you feel tension, you bring the breath. Inhaling, focusing on that tension. Exhaling, releasing that tension. And we bring all of our attention here and now. We bring all of our awareness here and now. We bring all the different dimensions of our own self. Mental dimension, physical dimension, spiritual, emotional dimension. Right in the middle of our chest, in the middle of our heart. Breathing here in the heart space. Breathing here in our chest. Remembering that this power that we have in our hearts is the power that can bridge all different dimensions of a human being. And with the next inhalation, really set the intention to settle for some moments in your own heart space. And it's here in our heart space that we ask the question, what is it that is one of my talents? And we just listen. And no matter if we got an answer or not, we can keep on pondering the first question, or we can move to the second question. How can I put this talent to serve? Or how can I be of service? And we listen. And for the third question, we ask with the help of our breath, of our awareness, or our capacity to be inside of our own hearts. We ask, how can we show our gratitude even more? Gratitude of being alive, gratitude for being a soul incarnated into a human body. And there's a fourth question that comes to me that wants to come out. With another intentional breath, we ask, how can I better take care of myself? And let's take together 4 cycles of complete breath, inhaling through the nose, pausing for a moment, exhaling through the mouth, and pausing again before we inhale. So 4 cycles, inhaling now. Again. One more. And the last cycle, make it the deepest, the most present breath you've taken all day. And bringing your hands in front of your chest in Namaste position. Bowing our foreheads, our mind to our hearts, to our chest. Stretching the back of our neck. And gently starting to move any other parts of the body. Opening the eyes and coming here and now in your own time, in your own rhythm. And I'm just going to use this energy to shuffle the cards. Connect with this new upcoming moon in Virgo. We are in the season of the harvest, September, the season of going back to school. And a season that is always a season to keep on our transformation path, on our growth path, in these very interesting and special times we are living. So asking for a message from these cards, from the very many different facets of the goddess. What do we need to remember? How can we be more of service? And how can we better take care of ourselves, body, mind, spirit? Where do we need to remember for this new moon, for our new intentions, for a new cycle? And 2 cards came out. One of her, it's Khadija. She is the mother of believers. And she is the one that has a message of abundance. And I think this is also something that Libra has in her, her archetypes. As I was saying, is the season of the harvest. We are harvesting everything that we planted in spring. And her message is, I am spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. I think this is a beautiful message for Virgo season and for the times we are living, knowing that we can be self-sustainable, taking care of ourselves and providing heaven and earth for us. And the second card is Prajna Yogini. She's the essence of all Buddhas. And she says that I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. And I can also connect this with the Virgo energy, because Virgo, as I was saying, is very attentive to details. So we can use all these details of our own lives as material for our own liberation, making ourselves more free inside and outside. And it's in our power to make every moment sacred. So these are the messages for this upcoming new moon. If there's anybody there in the chat that would like me to pull a card, let me know. Let's see, Stefana. What do you need to remember? What do you need to receive as a message for this week, for this upcoming cycle? If you want to focus on a question, or if you want to focus simply on your heart, you can do so. And the card that came up, it's Miao Shan. She's the Princess of Mercy. And she says, giving is receiving. The energy of the universe, it's merciful. She has a lot of symbolistic. She's a Chinese goddess. She has the white tiger. She has the butterflies. She has the apple. She has a lot of beautiful symbols on her card. So maybe you can meditate with what's mercy for you. And how are you balancing giving and receiving in your life? Anybody else that wants a card for this upcoming week, for this upcoming new moon? Cu plăcere. That's you're welcome in Romanian. Okay. So let's close it off for today. Thank you for being there. Thank you for showing up with me. I wish you an amazing week, taking care of yourselves, taking care of your body, of your mind, of your soul. Lots of compassion for yourselves first and then for others. Set your intentions on the new moon. Be in contact with Earth in any way possible, even if it's just a flower or even if it's just the Earth. in your own body. We all have bones and minerals inside of us. We can always connect there. And I'll see you next Monday. Many blessings for the week ahead. Ciao.